Hey everybody, welcome back to Battlefront II 101. We're going to go back over something that we had mentioned in, I believe, the second or third episode of this series. We're going to go specifically over vehicle weak points in this one. It's been a little bit of a point of interest because I believe I missed some in that video, so we're gonna see what we can do here. All right, first up is the Alliance AAC-1, and it's this little tank here. So basically you're looking at the thing and you put a rocket into the front of it. It does that much damage, as you can see up on top there. But if you come around to the side here, these black cylinder things are actually weak spots. So if you fire a rocket into that, it does whatever's left of the vehicle there. It does quite a bit of damage. As you can see there, that's the full thing. So that is the weak point for the Alliance AAC-1. The next one that we're going to do is the TX-130. This goes for the Republic version and this is the Imperial one here, but this goes for the Republic version as well. So basically, you fire a rocket into the front of it like this. It does about that much damage, similar to the AAC-1. But if you come around back, this little vent on the back, this little circle right here, they even got a target for you. If you put a rocket into that, it does a significant amount of damage. So for reference, here is the weak point on a fully functioning vehicle. That's pretty much the whole health bar. The thing is pretty much dead after that. And there you go. Alright, the next one up is the Separatists AAT. They got a couple of them here on my Guido. So basically, these things, if you fire a rocket right into the front plating, it does about that much damage. It's very similar to the other two. But if you come around back, this little access panel here in the back, this is the weak spot. So if you fire that, it blows up the whole tank. And for reference, on a full health bar vehicle here, pretty much wipes out the vehicle. Does a lot of damage. Alright, up next is the Republic AAT. This thing's a bit bigger. This is the first one of the assault carrier walkers that we have. Basically, this thing has a lot more health than the normal tank, so if you fire a rocket right into the plating there, it doesn't do a whole lot. The weak point is actually this cylinder thing right underneath it. So if you can get a rocket into that thing, it's a little difficult sometimes. It does about 2 or 3 times more damage. Considerably more than usual. So for reference again, there is the plating one. And then here is the cylinder underneath. Does about 3 times more damage. Alright, so up next is the Spider Walker, the Humming Spider Droid. This thing is pretty big, but it has the health bar of one of the those first tanks that we did, you know. So the weak point, if you actually start with just the normal shot there, the weak point is these joints between the main body and the legs. If you put one right into those cylinders there, it does not as much damage as the other tanks do, but still does quite a bit. And there we go. And then right after that, the Hailfire Droid is up next. This here is the weak spot. So I'm just going to do a reference point right into the cockpit here, like that, versus like that. You get the picture. It does a lot more damage. It's that little cone-shaped cylinder thing right beneath the cockpit is the weak spot on that vehicle. Okay, the next vehicle is the Republic AT-RT. This thing, honestly, is just an open walker, so there's two weak points. You can either shoot the pilot right off the top, or you can shoot this cylinder underneath here. So a normal rocket will do this. It's quite a bit. This is a really small vehicle already anyway, so you do it into this little cylinder right here. Kaboom. Try it on a fully armored thing. It's pretty much just the cylinder that holds the whole thing together. And then it doesn't. So that is the AT-RT. The next vehicle that we have up is the Separatist Corporate Alliance Tank Droid, or the Armored Tank Droid. This thing is one of my favorite vehicles, called the Snail Tank. Fire one right into the front tread. Does about that much damage. But the weak point, again, is a cylinder right in the back here. This little side circle thing. If you fire it on either side of this thing, it knocks off almost all of the health there. So that is the weak spot for the Armored Tank Droid. Alright, so the last two vehicles that we have for this ground battles are the AT-AT, and it'll spawn in here once we're done with it, but the AT-ST is going to be over there. The AT-AT is the second one of the armored assault walkers, just like the AT-TE that we have, so it has a lot more health. You can spawn guys off of it. A single rocket will do about that much health. But if you fire a rocket into the neck, it does that much health, which is about 3 or 4 times more. So again, into the plating, and then into the weak spot. Just like that. Alright, the last weak point that we're going to go over today is the AT-ST. The last weak point for this guy, well, first of all, let's put a shot into its head. Does about that much damage. If you do it into the weak spot, which is this little box back here, it will destroy it. And there we go. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Hopefully this will help you be more effective on the battlefield. And I will see you guys next time.